Let's be honest. Are you turning pages or going like very, it's like I'll open a spectrum, I'll do 11th, 12th NCRT page by page. Is there someone who's studying like this? Or have you gotten to a point in your preparation where you are seeing all of your content through the lens of PYQs or these themes? I'm not against going page by page. All I'm trying to say is that if you don't know what are the most recurringly asked topic in UPSC, what are we doing here? This is normalized for 10 to 12 years. ये आ ही रहा है. I'm not making this up. You can challenge this research by doing your own research. You'll exactly come to this. Banking से ज़्यादा question economy में आ ही नहीं रहा है कहीं से. You have no excuse now saying कि मुझे banking के question नहीं आते. किसी ने आके आपको बता दिया. Right? You have been told here, I want to really understand this exam. The best way to understand UPSC is through PYQs because they are the one, those are the sources which UPSC has asked you multiple times, etc. Right? It's like you can clearly find a pattern there. When it comes to prelims, these are the generally averaged out number of questions in last 13 to 12 years. When I say history 18, this is the average number of questions in last 10 to 12 years. Generally, these are the number of questions that they are asking. If you don't have this, then you please take the screenshot or some photo or something. But please try to understand that this is the areas which you cannot afford to miss, right? So these are the number of questions generally it falls in. These are averaged out, normalized for last 10, 12 years. This is prelims. Now let's understand when they ask questions in prelims. Let's say they asked 18 questions in history. The normal next question is in what areas? What are those themes from which they are asking the questions? And it is extremely important if you are attempting for the first time, because why? You cannot. How many of you are just turning pages of, let's say, history? So spectrum mein aap, okay, let's be honest. Are you turning pages or going like very, it's like I'll open a spectrum, I'll do 11th, 12th NCRT page by page. Is there someone who's studying like this? Or have you gotten to a point in your preparation where you are seeing all of your content through the lens of PYQs or these themes? Just tell me honestly, are you going book by book, page by page, or are you going through the lens of PYQ? Okay, Mumtaz is fine. This is generally, what about others? PYQ, book by book, book by book. You see page by page. So see, this is not your fault. I'm just trying to say, with all the content that you have on YouTube, there is always going to be some kind of chaos going on in your preparation. आपको FOMO ही रहेगा कि अगर ये पेज छोड़ दिया तो वो पेज छोड़ दिया तो. I'm not against going page by page. All I'm trying to say is that if you don't know what are the most recurringly asked topic in UPSC, what are we doing here? I just need to first understand कि यार यही टॉपिक है जहां से सबसे ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं. एंड इफ आई कैन नॉट टेल माई सेल्फ कि मैंने हिस्ट्री में ये 3 टॉपिक काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग तरीके से अच्छे से मैंने नोट्स भी बना लिए हैं, पढ़ भी लिए हैं, और इसके क्वेश्चंस भी मेरे हाई एक्यूरेसी से सही हो रहे हैं, तब जाके आई डू पेज बाय पेज अनदर टॉपिक्स, राइट? सो बिकॉज मेजोरिटी दिस इज नॉर्मलाइज्ड फॉर 10 to 12 years. ये आ ही रहा है. आई एम नॉट मेकिंग दिस अप. You can challenge this research by doing your own research. You'll exactly come to this. I've spent hours on finding this. So this is as legit as it gets. Now let me show you the actual topic. Just confirm me if you are able to see. I hope you can see the flow diagram. You are? Okay, great. This is focus themes, right? What are the, it basically, let me simplify everything. When you start preparing for prelims, let's say, I am assuming you have not studied anything. Forget everything you have done abhi tak. Abhi se if you want to start your preparation, you can 100% trust me, these are the topics that you want to nail. रात को 2 बजे उठ के भी अगर आपसे कोई हिस्ट्री में ये 3 टॉपिक से पूछ ले, you have no excuse telling that person कि मुझे ये नहीं आता. कोई excuse ही नहीं है. ठीक है? See, reality will catch up, guys. So it's I'm going to be extremely honest. So it will catch up. Right? So these are the certain topics that let's just go with history, right? Medieval culture and modern history. See, what I have done is I have also understood what are the number of questions they have asked in medieval, but I don't want to see what will you do of that number. Let's say I say 12 question आए medieval से, तो क्या करोगे यार आप? My whole point is it is more than any other topic inside history. You exactly know, अगर मैं history पढ़ रहा हूँ, मुझे medieval, art and culture, especially culture and modern history, तो there is no chance I'm getting anything wrong. Probably you should have 99%, 95, above 90% accuracy. ठीक है, मतलब ये अभी कर लो, मतलब दिमाग में बैठा लो. इन ज्योग्राफी, these are the topics. Energy, agriculture, India and world mapping. Between India and world mapping, India mapping is recurringly asked more. It is more asked than, more number of questions have been asked in India mapping than world mapping. ठीक है, and then of course physical geography. We all know the resources to cover each. Is there, I am assuming no one here is struggling in covering कि ये कहाँ से पढ़ना है physical geography. If you are, there is a number in the chat, आप उस पे पूछ लो, we'll send you the whole PDF of all the resources, NCRTs, standard books, everything. But I am assuming in today's days and time, no one have issues with, this thing. Economy, banking beats any other topic, by the way. I've not written the percentage of questions or number of questions asked, but I can tell you, banking से ज्यादा question economy में आ ही नहीं रहे कहीं से. You have no excuse now saying कि मुझे banking के question नहीं आते. किसी ने आके आपको बता दिया, right? You have been told here, banking, you have to like get really better at solving these questions. Again, second number is monetary policy. We know these things are coming, right? Inside polity, these are the topics that I was also talking कि अभी polity के question बहुत ही philosophical हो गए हैं, etc. Right? They've been pulling up like 11th NCRT, 12th NCRT also. So even not just in prelims, even in mains. So these are the topics, right? Then you have environment, basic concepts, pollution and related topic. Basically like anything related to sustainable development, India का schemes है अगर pollution से related, solar, any kind of pollution, by the way, those questions have been uh, uh, recurringly asked nowadays, especially in environment. Goes without saying, they are getting very trickier with species questions. They're even asking why and where it is found, etc. I mean, most of you remember the lion tail wala questions, right? Which became a very controversial question. So, and last and not least, like science and tech, these are the topics where they've been asking a lot of questions. So if I tell you in a summary, if you want to take a screenshot or something, you can, but these are the topics that is just, अगर आपको रात को 2 बजे भी कोई उठा रहे और अगर यहाँ से कोई MCQ पूछ रहे, it's just injustice to your own preparation and your own goal that you can't answer these questions. अभी आपको जहाँ से पढ़ना है, कोई से कंटेंट से पढ़ना है, मेंटरशिप लेना है नहीं लेना है, यूट्यूब से पढ़ना है, यहाँ से कोचिंग करनी है, यहाँ से करनी है, वो सब बात की बात है. द पॉइंट इज, आर यू गेटिंग क्वेश्चंस रॉन्ग फ्रॉम दीज टॉपिक्स? सॉरी टू से, you will have a hard time qualifying prelims. कोई चांस ही नहीं है. I'll tell you why. I have worked backward all these topics from the people who have gotten and qualified in single attempt. Their accuracy in these topics is probably around above 95%. They're not getting it wrong. There are a lot of people even in this session who feel extremely confident in these topics, right? I personally know a lot of people who join and I know their marks, etc. I've been like, we talk to a lot of mentors, right? So यहाँ पे भी बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो इन टॉपिक्स में बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट हैं. Probably 1 or 2 topic they will not be, but please make sure that you are extremely confident about this.